Y'all watch this. Y'all is still okay? Oh, I have chills. You know what I'm saying? I have goosebumps. I don't think I'm okay. I don't think I'm gonna be okay. Hello, hello, hello. What is up, my beautiful people? It is your girl AMA, aka Amma. Welcome to the AMR, the one-stop shop for amazing book, movie, series, reactions, and reviews. So today, I am going to be reacting to Checkmate Season 1, Episode 5. We've been waiting for this for like the past 2 weeks. All of you have told me that I'm not gonna be okay after this episode. I'm counting on it. I watched the official trailer, part 1 and 2. Giovanna, I'm running out of patience. And I said, oh my Lord, yes ma'am. Giovanna, I'm running out of patience. And then that kiss though. And Maya smile. When Giovanna did appear, I'm so excited. Low-key scared, but also excited to watch this episode. So without much ado, let's go. Let's get it. Okay, from here, is that Clarissa?
Já leva seu pedido.
I don't know if it's the filter, and I mean no disrespect. I mess with Brazil, you know I do, but also, why does all the food in this scene look so washed out, like unappetizing? Is that cake tilted? The vanilla one? I think it's the lighting. I think it's the lighting.
Larissa?
Giovanna,
Você não tinha ido embora?
eu parei pra tomar um café.
So Clarice was texting Agatha that she was having difficulty logging in to the company's server, website, whatever. How do Clarice and Agatha know each other? What?
Entendi. Mas tão longe de casa, né? E tão perto do Enterprise.
So far from home and so close to Enterprise.
Por que isso?
É porque eu ainda tô perdida com essa situação. Eu nunca trabalhei com ninguém além do Christopher e... sem carta de recomendação vai ser bem difícil.
Não se preocupa não, tenho certeza.
I didn't even think about that. How she might need a reference from her previous employer. Oh, yeah, good luck at that. Good luck. That's all I can
Você
say.
vai conseguir encontrar outro emprego rápido.
Don't lie to the girl.
É muito competente, dedicada.
I mean, damn.
Sua água, senhora.
The economy's hard out here.
Obrigada.
Eu preciso ir, mas eu vou te ligar, mandar uma mensagem pra gente tomar um café outro dia, com mais calma, tá?
Já?
Uhum. Tchau, tchau.
Tá bem.
Open your eyes, what can you see around?
No, because you always mess me up with copyright. I want to rock with you, but you just, you know what I'm saying? You be doing me dirty. What's the title of the episode? It's called Hell? It's called Hell. Inferno? So Claudia, what's up, baby? So Claudia was on Patreon, told me that the translation that we got in season 1, episode 4, Maya, you're a nightmare. Your nightmare was sort of like a slightly adapted translation so that English speakers could understand. But if you wanted to translate it, you could also translate it as Maya, you're a hell, right? And then she says, I'm your hell, right? So if this episode is called Inferno, technically this is Maya's episode. And technically it means Giovanna is apparently entering into hell. Perhaps quite literally. Let's go.
Tell me you got the wrong guy.
Giovanna, calma.
What is this expression of absolute disgust? What happened?
Giovanna, calma.
Oh my
Não
lord.
tinha como ter feito nada.
Tinha sim. Tinha. Podia ter confiscado a porra do notebook dela e eu não consegui.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way. You can't just say, give me your laptop. Don't you have to have like a warrant to start seizing people's possessions?
Mas você não tinha mandado. Não dava pra ter feito nada.
Tem razão. Se ela estiver falando a verdade.
So we had a little tantrum. That wasn't necessarily necessary. I know you knew that. Tell him the truth about what?
Se ela estiver falando a verdade.
E se ela estiver mentindo?
Okay. So what they've had like another break-in type situation, and then Clarice is at the coffee shop with her laptop, so now she's a suspect. Is that what we're talking about? Like, I'm wondering why it matters so much that she's near Enterprise with a laptop. Like, it happens. So I figure recent break-in, suspect, motive? Okay.
Ela ficou nitidamente nervosa quando me viu. Você tinha que ver a cara dela.
I mean, you are the person that low-key kind of seduced her. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? She messed around with you, lost her job. So hypothetically speaking, her being nervous around you is like the first bit of common sense this girl's been exercising in a while. You know what I'm saying? I would be nervous around you. If I messed with you and got fired the next day, I would say, please don't come near me. I don't know you. I don't want you around me no more.
Mas, porra, ao mesmo tempo eu acho que ela não faria isso, sabe?
The woman who got fired from her long-time job by her employer, ostensibly because she was late, but also because his wife just kind of sort of didn't like her, wouldn't want to get back at the company that fired her for no reason. Girl! The woman who also admittedly hates Maya. Okay. All right.
Porra, tô confusa, não sei.
Calma.
I actually hate being told to calm down when I'm upset. Like, clearly I'm upset. If I could be or wanted to be calm, I would be. Let me express my emotions.
Meu horário de almoço já tá acabando. Eu preciso.
You know what? I take it back. I don't have time for your breakdown. My lunch break is almost up. You know what I'm saying? My lunch break is almost over. Fair enough.
Preciso voltar pra Enterprise. Qualquer coisa eu te aviso. Tá?
Tá. Obrigada.
Imagina. Tô indo.
Your eyes are so blue. You look so upset. It's kind of adorable. Okay. Oh, looking at her.
Você fica linda de uniforme.
That was an extraordinarily thoughtful gaze. You look very good. Thoughtfully gazing into the distance. I don't know anyone who actually does all this, but like, you look good doing it. Like, I appreciate you. I don't know what you're thinking about, but I appreciate it. You look good.
Você fica linda de uniforme.
Mas eu prefiro sem. Larissa.
Desculpa. No ambiente de trabalho.
Isso mesmo. Deixa a menina trabalhar, Larissa.
E o que você tá fazendo aqui no seu dia de folga ou empata?
Eu vim resolver umas coisinhas. Mas, ó, se comportem.
Oh, so you do know how to intervene. Oh, so you do know how to come through for a friend. And you left Giovanna in that room with Maya alone. Nah, there's something shady about you, Agatha. How? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You left this girl alone with a lion, but you're out here cautioning pussycats? Okay. Alright.
Entendeu? Mas eu adorei a cantada.
These are actually cute. Oh. Oh, I see what they did there. I love it. Is her makeup in a camel pattern? Shut up. That's actually cool. Oh, that's a nice touch. Oh my God. Okay.
Nossa, como tá gata.
Mm-hmm.
Desperdício.
Tem mesmo que ir?
Infelizmente, todos os outros seguranças foram dispensados hoje.
Mm-hmm. Smells like a trap.
Olha, sinceramente, eu não tô acreditando que a gente veio pro Rio de Janeiro pra tu virar a Super Nani, né? Ó.
Não que eu concorde, né? Mas pelo menos eu tô mais próxima das investigações. Entendeu?
You mean at least I'm closer to... Oh my God. Yeah. Closer to the investigations. Okay.
Aí eu tô fazendo esse esforço.
Que esforço!
For the investigation. Okay. You put on red lipstick for the investigation. Okay. You did makeup for the investigation. Okay. You're showing cleavage for the investigation. All right. Okay. All right. Cool.
Tô esforçada. Ter uma mulher gostosa daquelas querendo transar com você todos os dias.
Essa mulher é meu maior perigo, Larissa.
Essa daí.
You look like you like that. You look like she challenges you, and you look like you like being challenged.
Essa mulher é meu maior perigo, Larissa.
Essa daí.
You're smiling as you say it, bruh. You're saying she's your biggest threat, but you're talking about her like she's your biggest pleasure.
Tem cara de ser aquele tipo de mulher que consegue tudo que quer.
É o que eu mais gosto dela.
Hey! Okay. All right. Okay. I love it because we called it, I think from season 1, episode 2, where we were like Giovanna smiling at Maya's antics. And I think my reaction to the behind the scenes of episode 3, yeah, it's up on Patreon. In my reactions to the behind the scenes of episode 3, I mentioned the fact that low-key Giovanna has a lot of the traits that Maya does. And so part of the reason why she messes with Maya is because she fucks with it. Like, she's like that. She's low-key like that. Okay. All
mulher
right.
consegue tudo que quer.
É o que eu mais gosto nela.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, you can admit it. You can admit it.
Você me deixou.
You like the fact that she's a woman who gets what she wants. You like. She's threatening your life, but you low-key like that.
Apaixonadinha, você me deixou. Vem ficar perto da sua menina. Oh, meu neném, eu preciso do teu corpo. Eita, como canta. Você me faz tão bem.
Hey. That smile is a fake smile. Not this one. This one is real. This one is fake. If it looks like a complete and utter mask. And if you watched my reaction to the official trailer, it's completely different from the smile that she gives when she realizes that Giovanna is there.
Heleno, meu artista.
Tudo bem?
Tudo ótimo, esse é meu marido Christopher.
Você que é o cara das listrinhas? Sim, muito prazer em conhecê-lo.
Tá planejando matar alguém hoje? Calma, eu só tô dizendo que você tá uma gata. Só isso.
Obrigada. Você também, tá linda.
I mean, she looks good, but she looks alright. Like, compared to you, she's underdressed. If the co-owner, I believe, of the gallery, or at least like the partner of the owner of the gallery looks underdressed at the exhibition at which you are attending, my friend, you have dressed to kill, indeed. Oh my god.
Parabéns, a exposição tá maravilhosa.
Obrigada.
Inclusive, eu vou dar uma olhada nos quadros, se me dá uma licença.
Fique à vontade.
Obrigada.
Why does dude look upset? Did she? Is that? Oh, what? So what? Maya and her best friend is how they drug Christopher? Because she told the waiter? But who is this waiter dude that he's like, hey, can you put some drugs in this drink? And he's like, yeah, okay. Okay, because they're gallery staff, I guess, but what? Or maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe she's just saying hi.
O que achou do quadro? Maravilhoso. Não tão maravilhoso quanto você nessa hora. Manuela.
Don't Manuela her. You wore it for her. How could she not comment? Nah, fam. This look is crazy. It's like the delight, right? Like the thrill, the delight, the thrill in being bad, in pushing that boundary, in doing the forbidden, what she knows she's not supposed to do, in getting Giovanna's genuinely scandalized reaction. Like, Maya does like to play with her. Maya does. But it's just the amount of pleasure that she derives from it is wild.
Pena que eu vou rasgar ela todinha.
Your husband is behind you! Like, girl, it's like you're not even trying to keep it a secret at this point. Like, you're risking fate.
Pena que eu vou rasgar ela todinha.
Não
tão maravilhoso quanto você nessa rua.
Mas não é, né?
Pena que eu vou rasgar ela todinha.
Did this woman say she was gonna tear it all up? You look amazing in that outfit. Okay, too bad I'm gonna tear it all up. Too bad I'm gonna rip those clothes off you. Too bad I'm going to destroy them. Hey, Joanna, you know what I'm saying? Like, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Go with God. Peace be with you. Cause I don't know who's gonna save you from her. It's not gonna be me. Oh my God. And direct eye contact as she says it too. It's insane. It's insane. It's insane that she can talk about ripping another woman's clothes off with her husband like 2 steps behind her. 2 steps. Do you fear nothing? And also, why are you so oblivious, bruh? Why?
Tô exausto, já podemos ir, né?
I'm sorry. Are you trying to get her to leave her own exhibition showing? It looks like it just started! It looks like it just started. What are you doing?
Produc acabou de chegar.
Tô exausto, já podemos ir, né?
O Produc acabou de chegar.
No, but she looks genuinely upset. She looks genuinely upset by that.
Só que eu trabalhei o dia inteiro e você não.
Eu falei com...
But I worked all day and you didn't? But I worked all day and you didn't. Who set up the exhibition? Fairies? Because there is a guy who actually, like, you know, goes to work, takes care of his family, looks after his wife, looks after his kids, and manages to do that with respect, who values the contributions of his wife in their home, right? But you never stay with, date, be with, be around, be next to, be under, be on top of, be sideways of a man who, when it suits him, he takes the fact that you have taken, let's say, either a step back from your work or you're working as, like, you're a complete housewife, and he rubs it in your face as a reason for demeaning your wants, your desires, your needs in the relationship. I don't know a bigger red flag than that. That's crazy. Isn't he the same dude that was like, why are you working? I can provide for you. I can give you everything you want. And now she's doing something that she wants, and you're like, well, you're not working. So the thing that you want to do has less value than the thing I want to do, because my contribution to this relationship is greater than yours because I bring the money. That's freaking crazy. That's freaking crazy. And I can't believe the 360, 180? Because 180 is like I was going and then I took a 180 degree turn, but like 360 is like I was going and then I went all the way around. I can't believe the 180. What? So I'm glad. I think we mentioned something about that in episode 2. But Jesus, I didn't expect it to like I said, he was a douche, but like, dear God. Like, he a douche.
O Produc acabou de chegar.
Só que eu trabalhei o dia inteiro e você não.
Eu falei com ninguém ainda. Isso aqui pra mim é trabalho.
Exactly. She's working now. Who cares if it was in the morning or it was in the afternoon or it was in the evening? It doesn't even matter if she wasn't working. What?
Ah, tá bom, mas é porque é sempre a mesma coisa e a Ana pode cuidar de tudo pra você.
Tá, peraí, me dá 10 minutos pra eu falar com as pessoas.
10 minutos.
She literally asked for the least amount of time it's possible to ask for to socialize at her own function. 10 minutes is wild. What is 10 minutes gonna do? What is 5 minutes gonna do? Assuming this thing just started, half or quite a number of the more important, more wealthy people that she's gonna need to talk to are gonna come in like 30 minutes in. She's gonna leave before she even gets to see any of them. 10 minutes is too much to ask for you. Go home. I don't even understand why you need to be here. If you don't want to be here, if you're tired, if you worked, good for you. Get your ass home and lie down. I'm not asking you to stay. Giovanna could take care of me. I don't even understand what you're doing here, quite frankly. You know, I was like, I got clothes to rip and things to do and things to see. Go home. She reminded me of The Incredibles. Fly home, buddy. I work alone.
Tá, peraí, me dá 10 minutos pra eu falar com as pessoas.
10 minutos. Tá bom. Ó, você tá dispensada, tá, Giovanna? Pode ir.
Não, não tá não.
Ué?
Why is it the fuck she is? But it's, oh, Jesus Christ. I keep getting these glimpses of emotion in Maya's face, right? And it feels like, this is episode 5, it feels like throughout the entirety of the series, this is the most honest that we've seen her to some extent. And that this is the closest that we're getting to having Maya. Like whatever mask she's wearing, actually Maya is like this close to the surface. So we can see the genuine emotions of Maya peeking through. Because this...
Tá bom. Ó, você tá dispensada, tá, Giovanna?
We had genuine upset, genuine exasperation, that sigh of weariness. And now,
Não, não tá não.
that alarm, that, no, she's not going anywhere. That's all real emotion.
Ué?
Tá tarde, eu quero ir em segurança pra casa. A Giovanna pode dormir lá hoje.
Não, imagina, senhora Collins. Eu deixo vocês em casa e depois eu vou pra minha.
Isso, você pode estar...
Maya said, nah. Maya said, you don't understand. I have plans. Also, he's not gonna take this away from me. That's the look in those eyes.
Dispensada, tá?
Não, ela não está.
She set up this entire thing. She clearly loves her gallery. She's clearly passionate about her work. She enjoys it. And yet, this man says, I'm tired. I worked all day. And she says, okay, I'll leave in 10 minutes. Or we can leave in 10 minutes. Doesn't fight him. Barely argues. Right? Concedes almost immediately. Maya, this force of nature, who gets what she wants. Right? Just blatantly gives this man what he wants. Surrenders. Right? Now, because she's placating him, she's keeping him happy. Why? I don't know. And I understand why her best friend doesn't like him. No friend likes to see her friend with a dude like this. I digress. She gave him that. Barely fought, barely argued, surrendered. But that her security guard drops her off and goes home, she's fighting him on that. She didn't even fight him for the gallery. She didn't fight him for business, didn't fight him for work, didn't fight him for her passion, didn't fight him for her own respect. You don't have the right to talk to me that way. Didn't fight him for any of that. But she'll fight him for Giovanna.
Assunto encerrado.
Tá bom?
It's a role. It's a freaking role. This complacent, my sweet wife shit. is an absolute roll. And if you had any freaking doubt in your mind, look at the way she turned to look at him. That upward tilt of her head, that direct ass eye contact, like, I dare you, say something. Fine, you're the boss? Yes, she is. Which begs the question, why the pretense, right? Why is it even necessary to make him think he is the boss in the first place, or he has any kind of power here? The only thing I'm coming up with right now is that she, like, if he realizes how utterly useless he is in this equation, he can't handle it. His ego can't take it. So she's placating him, keeping him here to keep him in the relationship, keep him in the marriage. My question is, why? Guys, you want to run through this with me? Let's run through. I want to do two things. I may or may not include this. I want to do a still short run through to see if we can see the emotions. And I want to play through one more time for the beginning because this is crazy. Okay? Still short run through. Look at this dude's face. Just screaming boredom. Jesus. Look at the tension in her face. To me, this expression speaks of contempt and then mild disgust. She don't like him. She does not. She can't stand him. And what I'm reading on her face is the pressure to not let all of that show on her face. That is a restrained reaction to how much she does not like him. Oh my gosh. When was this look? Okay. Oh damn, I messed with the spacing.
Tá bom, mas é porque é sempre a mesma coisa e a Ana pode cuidar de tudo pra você.
That feels like a measuring look. That feels like a weighing look. That feels like, am I going to let him take this pawn for the larger game? Or what? How am I going to respond? Okay. That's that look when he says that she can go home. Upset. And it's not just disappointed. It's not just, oh, I wanted to have sex with you. It's utterly upset and alarmed. And no, you can't leave. Giovanna doesn't like that. Girl. You know what I'm saying? You, for somebody who knows she's your biggest threat, you certainly want to be threatened. All right? One more run through from the top. You know the drill. Like, if you want to go straight to the reaction, head on straight to the reaction. But I need to see this.
Isso quando você nessa rua. Mas não é, mano. Pena que eu vou rasgar ela todinha.
É.
I did not see Giovanna smile. Too bad I'm gonna tear it all up. She likes it. Do you understand? And you know what, honestly, I think that's part of why Maya does it. Maya knows she likes it. And I think whatever it is in Giovanna that calls to this woman, this force of nature who goes out and gets what she wants and isn't afraid of it, there's a part of Maya that is attracted by the part of Giovanna that is attracted to her. Like, there's a part of Maya that loves that there's this woman who likes this, who likes to be hunted and pursued and challenged and chased. And part of me can understand why, especially if she's been in a marriage with Christo Douche, whose ego and immaturity doesn't actually allow him to hear anything, take any constructive criticism. Maya can't challenge him because he can't handle it. So to match wits, match wills, go toe to toe with a person who her presence, her power is desirable instead of something to be afraid of or ashamed of or something that she has to tamp down to pander to them, I can see why that would be attractive, because Giovanna's appreciation of Maya's power is a power play of its own. Powerful people, only powerful people can appreciate powerful people, because if you are too weak, you cannot be in a relationship with this. You cannot be with this. It will scare you. It will scare you. It will threaten you. It will make you insecure. Giovanna's comfort levels to the sheer, utter force of nature that is Maya is a whole source of attraction in and of itself. It speaks volumes in and of itself. I can't imagine what it will feel like to have to tamp down your entire personality day in, day out, constantly. And then to find somebody who likes the intelligent, cunning, plotting, calculating, dangerous parts of you that you normally have to keep hidden. It'd be so liberating, so freeing, so intoxicating, captivating, delicious.
Tô exausto, já podemos ir, né?
Esta parente acabou de chegar.
Yeah, genuinely upset.
Eu não falei com ninguém ainda, isso aqui pra mim é trabalho.
Tá bom, mas é porque é sempre a mesma coisa e a Ana pode cuidar de tudo pra você.
Tá, peraí, me dá 10 minutos pra eu falar com as pessoas.
10
Hates
minutos.
having to concede to
Tá
him.
bom. Ó, você tá dispensada, tá, Giovanna? Pode ir.
Não, não tá não.
Ué?
Tá tarde, eu quero ir em segurança.
She said that so quickly, she gave herself away. No, she's not. And he's like, what? Why not?
Pra casa. A Giovanna pode dormir lá hoje.
Não, mas
She made that up on the fly. Had no reason why Giovanna should stay over. She just needed that Giovanna stays over.
Agora, eu deixo vocês em casa e depois eu vou pra mim.
Isso, você pode
Mas
ir, tá
não.
dispensada, tá?
Não, ela não está. Assunto encerrado.
Tá bom? Você quem manda. Vou esperar no carro, tá bom? Tô exausto.
Oh, not the eyebrows after the kiss. Like, okay, now that that's over with. Now that that's over with. Interesting. Why the hesitation to look at Giovanna's face? Why the slight nervousness? Is it because her husband just kissed her in front of Giovanna? If it was just a game, if it's just sex, why does it matter? Why do you care about how she feels about your husband kissing you in front of her? So Giovanna's so mad. Giovanna's upset. Oh, Lord.
Não.
That was so cute. That was so... That was sweet and almost giddy. That was giving me young girl crush, right? First time we've seen anything like that. So it's softening, it's softening, it's softening. Episode 1, episode 2, game, cat and mouse, sex. 3, softening, softening. Do you really like her? I want you to choose me. I'm yours. 4, I'm yours. Right? And now I think this feels like a full-on crush, low-key. Like, that was so cute.
Não.
Like, she's having all these little moments of like nervousness and
Malu, nós já vendemos 4 quadros. Temos que comemorar.
Não, obrigada, eu tô trabalhando.
Interesting. That little pouty face she made, as if begging Giovanna to take a drink, but also not pushing the issue because she knew Giovanna doesn't drink while she's working. That in itself is a contrast to episode 3, where she offered Giovanna a drink. Giovanna said no, and Maya said, "You gon' take this drink." You gon' take this drink. Don't make me ask twice. Right? Because episode 3 was still very much about power. And that scene, especially where she invited Giovanna over, was about establishing power over Giovanna. You come when I say you come, you stay as long as I say you stay, you leave when I say you leave. And that's just a completely different tone to, won't you please have a drink? Won't you please have a drink? And then just not pushing it.
Temos que comemorar.
Não, obrigada.
Won't you please have a drink?
Eu tô trabalhando.
Já vou. O Christopher tá exausto, eu...
Ah, não. Não, você não vai embora por causa desse mala.
Ah! Girl, I wasn't sure what kind of friend you was, you know, because you talking bad about your friend's marriage all the time, but low-key, I understand. If you are actually her friend, I can understand why you will be upset. He is an asshole. This ain't a good marriage. What happened? Who? What? Why?
Fica só mais um pouquinho.
Não quero confusão.
Giovanna looks mad at that. I don't want any trouble. She looks mad at the idea of Maya having to placate Christopher. And again, that's something that goes beyond sex, because now you're caring about her emotions, you're caring about her well-being. You're upset at the fact that this guy is making her leave her own event early. That's not just I want to have sex with you, boo.
Não quero confusão.
If Maya winked at me like that, I would melt. It just melts. Oh, so much swag.
Tchau.
Oh. Okay, two-faced friend. I like your phone. Your hair is banging. But that facial switch, that scared me a little bit, low-key. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's not her, right? Like, it's too in our face. It can't be her. I love their house. So it wasn't the waiter. It wasn't the waiter. So Giovanna sat there and watched this woman tear the sleeping powder. And you didn't say shit. You didn't do shit. You didn't stop jack. And now you want to be like, oh my God, Maya. Girl. What? Stop her with the power of your eyes. Use your words. This is the most feeble attempt to stop someone from doing something I have ever seen in my entire life. Oh my God.
Bom, eu já vou indo. Boa noite.
É perigoso sair de carro essa hora?
But the way Maya took control of that was so sexy. Giovanna got scared, and there's no way around it. Like, at this point, you looking like a fraidy cat. You sat there, watched us put this whole plan together once again. You didn't say anything until the last moment. It's too late. You're just giving scaredy cat. So Giovanna jumps up. She's like, okay, well, I'm going home, because she thinks that's going to stop the plan. Maya barely turns to her, registers that she's standing, and said, not this again. You can't go. It's too dangerous to drive. Doesn't even pause.
Já vou indo. Boa noite.
É perigoso sair de carro essa hora?
Voice even, tone even, everything even, so as not to arouse suspicion. Crazy.
Dessa vez você tem razão.
The fuck you mean by this time? What are you trying to say? What are those little backhanded comments? Number one. Number two, isn't she always right? Oh, you make it impossible to feel sorry for you, bruh. You just do.
Perigoso pra uma mulher loura bonita andar na rua essa hora, né? Fique, Giovanna. Faz o seguinte. Apresenta o quarto de hóspede pra ela, tá bom? Eu vou deitar que eu tô cansado. Tá? Te espero. Espetáculo.
That's that cold calculation right there. I mean, if you think about it, he did say he was tired like 3, 4, 5 times. You know what I'm saying? She just giving him a helping hand. You so exhausted. Sleep.
Você tá maluca? Você tá maluca?
Girl, you know you like that. Oh! You saw her sprinkling the powder, and you were just like, oh my God. I know you like that. Because you did not try to stop it. You just had to smack this powder out of this woman's hand. You did not even... Giovanna, stop acting like you don't want this. You know you want this, okay? Stop it. Stop it. Stop fake protesting. Okay? Real protest is different. Real protest is genuinely, I remove myself from the situation. I want no part of this. If you were really protesting, you wouldn't have dressed like that. You wouldn't have come here like that. You wouldn't have followed me home. You wouldn't have watched me drug him. So stop. You want this. Let's go.
Eu só tô ajudando meu marido a dormir pouco melhor essa noite.
He's so tired.
Mãe, vou te mostrar o quarto.
Eu tô indo embora agora.
Giovanna, tô sem paciência.
Yes, queen. Okay. Oh. Daddy Maya. Say it again.
Seu quarto. Eu tô indo embora agora.
Giovanna, tô sem paciência.
I understand why you are. Low-key, so am I. Girl, you keep fake protesting. If you wanted to leave, you could have left. You have your car. You have your keys. You don't need to get acknowledgement from this person about your right to leave. If you wanted to leave, you would have left. Stop playing. Get naked. Let's go.
Bora. Se acostuma.
Oh, struck speechless.
Mãe, vou te mostrar o quarto.
Eu tô indo embora agora.
Giovanna, tô sem paciência. Bora. Se acostuma que você vai dormir muito aqui ainda.
She said you better get used to it. You're gonna be staying here a lot. Do you remember that little cat and mouse in episode 3? Maya said, you're gonna come when I say you should. And Giovanna was like, I'll be here when I deem it necessary. And Maya just kind of let it go. And now Maya's like I said, you gonna be here when I say you won't be here. Why do I like it though? Why do I like it though?
Let me tell you a story about a man. I have all the reasons to hate him. But you know what? I love him.
Oh no. Oh no, this one was about to mess you up. Oh, this one was about to mess you up. Oh my god. She's about to devour you. Girl. Don't say I didn't tell you. That walk is, you have no idea what I'm going to do to you tonight.
So I'll tell you.
Você tá louca? Tá maluca? Tá com medo, Giovanna?
Eu não tenho medo de você.
I am proud of you, baby. It's called growth. Why are you still here?
Maia.
Ótimo. Bem.
I'm also sorry for like all the skipping back, but so many things are happening. Like I can't see it all in one pass.
Love him. So I'll tell you.
You understand, Giovanna does not have to be here. She's a whole ass adult. She doesn't have to listen to Maya. She's here because she wants to be.
Você tá louca? Tá maluca?
And she's like, this is crazy. This is insane. What are you doing? But she's still here. And Maya knows that.
Tá com medo, Giovanna?
Eu não tenho medo de você, Maia.
Ótimo.
Oh, look how much Giovanna hated to admit that. I'm afraid of you, Maya. Hated to admit that. Hated to admit fear. But she has to. Because if not, trying to act like she's not scared of all this is going to destroy her. Because there's no breaks. There's no, it doesn't stop. There's no point at which it's like, Maya's like, okay, well, this is crazy enough. No, it keeps going. Drugs her husband in the house, about to prepare to rip this woman's clothes off. She thought that was her tapping out. There's no tapping out. Maya said, good. Great.
Tenho medo de você,
Come on.
Maia.
Ótimo. Bem.
But she seemed almost irritated by that. As if Giovanna saying that she was scared of her. Or that she was afraid. Not necessarily of her. Well, she said, I'm afraid of you. But I think what she was saying was more, I'm afraid of the situation. I'm afraid of the way I feel for you. I'm afraid of what's happening between us that I can't control. So Maya doesn't look happy. Right? It's not the smile we got in the gallery when she first saw Giovanna. It's not even the relief that we saw on her face when Giovanna was going to follow her home. She actually seems almost irritated / upset
Ótimo.
at Giovanna saying she's afraid of her.
Vou te levar no quarto. Você vai ter tudo o que você precisa.
Stop laughing. Stop crying. Stop doing nothing. Stop trying. I hate you. Don't leave me.
XEQUE. Se você quiser qualquer coisa à noite, me manda uma mensagem. Tenha uma excelente noite, a gente.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Because remember in episode 3, I hope I'm remembering the episodes well. Maybe it wasn't 3. Do you remember in episode 4 when Giovanna took out Clarice? And that's when we started noting the do you really like her? I'm your nightmare, and all these things where Giovanna says ask, Maya asks. Maya puts herself in these positions of vulnerability because suddenly what's important isn't just that she takes, isn't just that she dominates, isn't just that she possesses, but that Giovanna wants to be taken, possessed, wants to be hers, and that Giovanna wants her in return. So for me, what this scene does, right, is Maya has this plan. Maya has had a lot of close calls, false starts. There's been a lot of blue ball, blue clit, I don't even know what you call it, action going on, right? All the way from like episode 1 when they first realize who the other person is. They're in the elevator. Episode 2, they're in the office. Episode 3, they're kissing. She's about to take Giovanna right there, right then. Elisa comes in, the glass breaks. Episode 4, they're in the gallery, they're kissing again. Giovanna's got her hands between Maya's legs. Again, that's something that is started with a full intent to take that to completion. She's about to sleep with this woman, right? So they keep getting clip blocked, all right? They keep getting clip blocked. They keep having scenes that start. There's no finish. There's no resolution. There's no ending. So Maya is like, I'm done. We're gonna finish this tonight, okay? What we experienced in that 3-night stand, you and me, we're gonna finish that tonight. We're gonna experience this again tonight, right? With no Kiara to take attention away. So Maya's planned this. Sees Giovanna, says, you look amazing. Too bad I'm gonna tear it all off you. Has the sleeping powder ready, right? Knows, right, that her plan is to sleep with this woman. And yet, when we have that scene where Giovanna says, I'm afraid, what does Maya do? Maya comes, leads her to the bedroom, and says, is this what was so scary? Right? Here it is. Here's the bedroom. And then she walks away. And Giovanna's confused because she's like, I thought we were about to do something. But the point is, and this is the most important part of this, right? This is the most important part of this. Maya isn't about to take Giovanna against her will, right? Maya isn't about to force Giovanna to do something that Giovanna doesn't actually want to do. That's not the point. The point isn't to dominate her or to pressure her or to have Giovanna succumbing out of like fear or any kind of coercion. It's not abusive. It's not supposed to be, right? What matters here is that Giovanna wants this. Giovanna comes to get this. She wants Giovanna to want her. She literally wants to be hers. And she cannot be hers if it's not something that Giovanna actually wants. That little baby crush that we were seeing hints of, that little baby crush doesn't just want sex. That little baby crush wants Giovanna to like her. Wants Giovanna to want to be here. Right? So, Gio's from the stairs. Let's do it from the stairs. Let's do it from the stairs.
Eu não tenho medo de você, Maia.
Ótimo. Bem, vou te levar no quarto. Você vai ter tudo o que você precisa.
I feel like that's when she relinquishes a bit, that brief moment where she's looking down and she seems to soften kind of.
Stop doing nothing. Stop trying. I hate you. Don't leave me.
Eque, se você quiser qualquer coisa à noite, me manda uma mensagem.
Seems, I feel like I can see a hint of disappointment. Right? A hint of disappointment, but no pressure. Sort of like anticlimactic, sort of like, after all this isn't how I expected the night to end, but well, you're not ready, so here we are. Here's the room. And Giovanna fully expected something to pop off as she walked up these stairs, bruh. You feel me? She has a gun. She doesn't have to be here.
Tenha uma excelente noite, gente.
And Giovanna's looking at her like, okay, you're true to your word. This is the room. I guess nothing's gonna happen after all. And
excelente noite, gente.
I feel like Maya can feel her stare on her. And that's part of the thrill. But I also feel like this is a calculated move, right? I feel like it's a calculated move because I feel like at this point, Maya knows Giovanna's desires more than Giovanna does herself. Giovanna is out here talking about, this is crazy. Oh my God, what are you doing? Oh my God. And she's still there. When crazy stuff is happening, I don't know about you, I've removed myself from the situation. I don't understand. I didn't see nothing. I don't know nothing. I'm not part of this. I don't stay there. Somebody's about to drug another human being. I don't stay there. I feel like at this point, Maya knows Giovanna's desires more than Giovanna knows herself. And so Maya's betting. Maya's taking a risk. Maya's making a gambit on the chessboard. And her bet, the risk that she's taking, is that Giovanna does want her. That Giovanna does want this. Right? And so now Giovanna gets the space and the chance to choose it. And Maya's betting that Giovanna will choose her. Maya's betting that Gio will show up. But also, she doesn't have any control over it. Because maybe Giovanna shows up. Or maybe Giovanna spends the entire night in her room. And she's serious about, I don't want to take this any further. It's too much. And Maya backs off. So the reason why it's so important for me to highlight the amount of agency that Maya's that first of all, Giovanna has, right? As full functioning adult, woman with a gun, woman who knows how to physically protect and defend herself. A full amount of agency Giovanna has just as an adult. And then the amount of agency that Maya goes out of her way to give her, because it's not about just seducing her, just taking her, just having sex with her, just using her. It's not about that, right? So now Giovanna has to make a choice because that is what Maya wants. Maya wants to be her choice, wants to be her desire, wants to belong to her, right? And so for me, this scene is so crazy. It's so masterfully done because I feel like Maya made these assessments split second. I don't think that this is how she would have let things play out if Giovanna was less resistant. And so these split second assessments where she's like, okay, fine, bet. Okay, fine, cool, bet. You're not comfortable? Here's the room. We don't have to do anything. Your play. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Who removed his clothes, Elisa?
Mais ou menos. Tava te esperando pra gente ficar juntinho um pouco.
Vou só tomar um banho.
Aham. Você não acha esse vestido um pouco vulgar, não?
Boy, you make it so hard to be upset that someone's about to tap the out your wife. How is this dress vulgar? Literally, my thought when I saw this dress was, wow, I'm surprised. That's a surprisingly innocent, almost virginal dress that she's got going on. It's simple, it's white, and it's barely got anything. Like, yes, the little lacy cutouts, but it's literally skin tone. Like, it's, I don't know how to explain that that's nothing. Am I crazy? Or is this dress not even that bad?
Christopher.
Acho esse vestido pouco vulgar.
Christopher.
And the fact that she can warn him about it means it's something that he does. So what I've observed is that he's frequently trying to control what she does, right? Why are you working? Stop working. I'll pay for you. Tries to control where she goes, who she sees. Why are you going out with your friend? It feels like you're always going out with your friend. Tries emotional manipulation. I'm sad. You're always with your friend. Tries irritation. Why are you coming home at this time? Tries all these things. And it's all about controlling her. The dress is vulgar. The this is this. The that is that. It's crazy.
Vem aqui me dar uns beijinhos, vem. Vem aqui me dar uns beijinhos, vem.
Christopher. Christopher. Que a sua noite seja tão boa quanto a minha.
Yes, queen. Okay. Go. Hey.
Amor, cheguei!
Why don't you have a bed? You just moved in? Congratulations for tonight, Anna. I'm looking forward for our celebration.
Obrigada por estar do meu lado, meu amor.
Who is your love? Why is that so suspicious? What am I about to watch? Oh. Oh, you're ready. But you know what's interesting for me? Interesting that when she does get ready to be with Giovanna, the process involves a taking off, right? Taking off her face, taking off her makeup, taking off the style out of her hair. This is her as bare as she can get. And that's how she prepares to meet Giovanna. By, like, removing the mask of Christopher's wife.
Gosta assim, querida?
So why you mocking him at?
Consegue resistir? Uma pena que você vai perder meu show essa noite.
Oh, so much swag. Oh. You know what? She did show up to the guest bedroom. It looks like Jill's out.
Puta.
You know what? I have certain theories. You know what I'm saying? But you kind of throw them by the wayside when you keep calling her a bitch, though. Angry. You're angry that she didn't stay. You're angry that she left. You were looking forward to tonight. You were looking forward to being with her. You were looking forward to kissing her, to touching her, to having her kiss you and touch you. She's actually angry. Like, actually angry that Giovanna's not here right now. The feeling it gives is sort of like when somebody goes, son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, she didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Tá com sede, Manuela?
It's that softening for me. It's that genuine smile and that softening when she realizes that she's still there.
Muito.
Also, girl, why the are you still here? Like, on some level, I understand, but girl, you have so many warning signs. So many warning signs. Okay? I appreciate you're here because I get to see some stuff. But, like, why are you still here? No sense of self-preservation.
Okay.
She says, do you want a drink? Oh, you want to put your mouth where I put my mouth. Do you want to share your spit with my spit?
Quer? Essa aqui você pode tomar tranquila. Eu não coloquei nada dentro.
Como eu posso ter certeza?
A última coisa que eu quero é que você durma essa noite.
Não me provoca, Maia.
So it's funny. It's funny because now Maya comes to her, and I don't know if you guys can feel it, but her energy is different. Her energy is giving that energy she had earlier on in the night when she was relieved that she had been able to get Maya to come home with them, right? It's giving that, I'm glad you're here. It's giving that hint of softness. It's giving that look is giving why you don't even have to ask, right? Why do you even have to ask? Do you really think I would poison you?
A última coisa que eu quero
Sleeping powder.
é que você durma essa noite.
And that feels like an olive branch, right? You can afford to not be scared, not be worried. Well, a small joke. After all, the last thing I want is for you to sleep tonight. Giovanna doesn't trust her. So Giovanna still very much perceives Maya as a threat, but Maya isn't positioning herself as a threat, not to Giovanna anyway.
A última coisa que eu quero é que você durma essa noite.
Não me provoca, Maia.
Oh my god. You know what, Sophia? You know what? I honestly, I don't know if like you're rolling your eyes like, or you're rolling like no, but like rolling your eyes like here we go, Or like your eyes are just rolling into the back of your head. It looks like your eyes be rolling to the back of your head. And Maya looks so hopeful, tentative, eager. I have never seen somebody want to touch someone so much. Have you? And the fact that it's not even strictly about just sex at this point, like it doesn't feel like that for me, is wild. I've never seen somebody want somebody so much. It's so vulnerable again. Look at the look on her face. So vulnerable, so soft.
Para, não.
I love it. I love those long, slow, soft kisses. And I love the way she just slightly nibbled at her jaw, just gently bit her jaw. This, again, is a steady in tenderness, because even the way Maya approaches Giovanna, she approaches Giovanna like someone who's aware, right, that they're facing a scared animal, who's aware that they're facing somebody who might run. So the approach is equal parts, I don't want you to run, and equal parts, I hope you allow me to do this, right? Equal parts giving Giovanna the chance, again, to say no, if that's what she wants to do.
Para, não, não, não.
Girl, you gonna make me rip open my biscuit. Look at Maya's face! Maya's like, bitch. She's so pissed, and I'm right here with her. Baby boo, thank Giovanna. Okay? If you did not want this, you should have left. Why? Why are you still in my house? Why are you still in my house? You're out here saying you don't want this. You're still in my house. You came to find me talking about, are you thirsty? And I said, yes, I'm thirsty. And you standing there like you gonna give me something to drink. You like this. You feel this. I can feel it when I kiss you, when I touch you. I know how much you want this. Why are you wasting my time? Just let us both be happy, please. There is a time limit on the sleeping powder. People don't just get that. Huh? You're wasting minutes, seconds. What is your problem, right? What is your problem?
Para, não, não, não. A gente não pode fazer isso. Perdi a cabeça. Desculpa.
A gente pode. A gente quer. Então a gente vai.
We can. We want to. So we will. And it's funny because she does very much want to. This entire thing. All of it. Every single moment and second of this game has been enabled by Giovanna's want to. If Giovanna did not want to, there would be no game. There would be no chase. There would be nothing. Right? It's the sensuality for me. It's the depth of their touches. Or I should say Maya's touches as yet. It is the way she kisses Giovanna, like she wants to savor her, like she is savoring her.
Para. Não, não, não.
Like I can feel how much she wants this woman. And how good it feels to be able to just kiss her, just touch her.
Para. Não, não, não. A gente não pode fazer isso. Perdi a cabeça. Desculpa.
A gente pode.
And I love the fact that Maya's response, again, is meeting Giovanna at the place where she's at emotionally. Her response isn't angry, isn't dominating, isn't designed to overwhelm. Her response is just to... Is persuade even the right word? But persuade, sure. Again, she's leaving Giovanna a lot of room still to say no. She's merely making her case. And it's so earnest. It's so real in this moment.
A gente quer. Então a gente vai.
Okay. Okay, guys. So here's what we're gonna do, right? I'm gonna have to go through it, react, right? And then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna break it down so that the people who just want to see my reaction can see it. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna break down throughout this entire thing, right? So I'm gonna go through it, react, come back, break down. And the people who want to see my reaction and just don't care about the breakdown, and the people who care about the breakdown, it's gonna fuck me up so bad. Oh, goddess. Okay, just decide my life. You know what I'm saying?
Eu sei exatamente o que você tá precisando.
Você é um inferno, Maia.
O seu inferno.
Is that a moan?
Calma.
She was the one to stop Giovanna. She was the one to say, take it easy. Really? Is this in the same place? Is this in the same place that they kissed in episode 3? Are those hands on the booty? Oh, it's not gonna be easy. Oh my god. Okay, so we're doing this. I can see things I don't know if I'm supposed to see. My screen was paused here. How is this on YouTube? How? Natalia's a tap. Y'all watch this. Y'all is still okay? Oh, I have chills. You know what I'm saying? I have goosebumps. I don't think I'm okay. I don't think I'm gonna be okay. How are you touching this woman? This is your co-star. What? You said it was more than episode 1. And some part of me was like, what? What you talk about? There were 3 people in that scene. It can't possibly be more than episode 1. Oh, the goosebumps, you know what I'm saying, all over my body, like the chills I'm having right now. They say it's more than episode 1. Because it feels like I just watched Natalia grinding on Sophia's face. And I just watched Sophia. Hold on, don't quit on me now. Don't quit on me now. Hold on. I just watched Sophia massaging Natalia's assets. In more ways than one, actually. I want to throw this, but I'm so scared that in the mood that I'm in, I'm going to hit something. That's all I can do. It's open. Oh my god, it's open. Don't worry, I'm gonna eat that after. It's not gonna go to waste. What just happened? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck did I just watch? Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. So we're about to do the analysis of this. Stay with me now. I have good points and I have constructive criticism points. I feel shook to my bone. Like I'm scared to go back because I'm like, oh my god. Okay, we don't have all day. Let's go. This was hella long. Also, it was so long. It was the entire end of the episode. Nah, we finna take this from the top. You finna better explain yourself. Okay, you better explain yourself. Make me understand this.
Tá com sede, Manuela?
Muito. Quer? Essa aqui você pode tomar tranquila. Eu não coloquei nada dentro.
Como eu posso ter certeza?
A última coisa que eu quero é que você durma essa noite.
Não me provoca, Maia.
That gentle movement of her hair.
Para. Não. A gente não pode fazer isso. Perdi a cabeça. Desculpa.
A gente pode. A gente quer. Então a gente vai. Eu sei exatamente o que você está precisando.
I know exactly what you need is a powerful thing. Anyone saying, I know you, is such a powerful thing.
Você é um inferno, Maia.
You're a nightmare, Maya. Yes. She meets that, she accepts it, she absorbs it. It doesn't faze her. She is a nightmare. But she's your nightmare. She is a hell. She is your hell.
O seu inferno.
And Giovanna likes that. Giovanna likes the idea of Maya being hers. Hence the smile.
Você é um inferno, Maia.
O seu inferno.
What greater power trip is there than a woman like this, with all her money and all her beauty and all her talent and all her intelligence, wanting nothing more than to belong to you? It's that little surge forward Giovanna does. That deepening of the kiss, that notch in intensity, and the soft little moan Maya makes as a result of it. I wonder, of all the women that she's with, we saw Kiara with Maya. And even then, Kiara kissed her, Maya kissed back. I feel like you have a situation where even if she does get to be with people aside from Christopher, her personality is so strong that I feel like what you have is usually her overshadowing them. That's not the case with Giovanna. Giovanna is strong enough to meet Maya on this same wavelength. And Giovanna is actually in control. Like, Maya does all this work, seduce her, hunts her, sets up the game, all of that. But when it comes to here, Giovanna is in control, and Maya loves it. That was Natalia's moan, though. That was Natalia's moan.
Calma.
And that's the first time we've seen such a possessive grasp from Giovanna. That is Giovanna holding Maya in her entirety. That is Giovanna embracing Maya in her entirety, taking Maya in her entirety. Be why here? Why here? And this is one of the things that my friend was mentioning that I get. What is this place? Why does it matter? Why here and not somewhere with a bed? Why not in the bedroom? Right? Maybe we find out in later episodes, but for the scene to have the power that we want the scene to have, I need to know ahead of the scene why it matters that she's having sex with Giovanna in this room. I suspect it's what Christopher's game room, Christopher's lounge room. Why here? I love, this is the first time in this entire series that Giovanna has touched this woman softly. Wait. I'm so sorry. I just realized the copyright might mess us up with the analysis. So it's gonna be good anyway. No, because what do you say to your coworker after they've squeezed your boot? After they squeezed your booty? What do you say to your coworker after they've touched the butt? It's Maya always watching Giovanna for me. Maya always watching Giovanna's face, always in track of how Giovanna is experiencing this, taking this. And sometimes I wonder, like, is this a ploy? Like, is she doing this because she's trying to seduce Giovanna? Like, you know, it's like beyond I wanna be with you, I wanna have sex with you. Like, is this part of some bigger plan? Because she's always watching Giovanna's face as she's kissing, always. Oh, that little lip bite, the little lip bite. It's the way Sophia Starling looks gone for me. She looks, you know, when you're caught up in that moment of desire and you feel almost drunk with it? That is what Sophia looks like. Oh my God. And you know what? This is the craziest moment of all. This look. I don't know if this look is Maya or if this look is Natalia. But the way this look is just cracked open. The sheer vulnerability that pours forth from this look. If this is Maya, then this is surrender. Pure and simple. Because there's no more power here. Like, Giovanna is 100% in control of this moment. And Maya surrenders to it. And that is an interesting statement of trust from a person who probably can't afford to trust anyone, least of all this FBI agent. That phase is... it feels so good. I need more. But also, I never imagined that I could feel so much. And maybe there's a part of me that's a little bit scared even of how intense all of this is between us. Also, you know Giovanna came prepared. Look at the girl's underwear. You knew this was gonna happen. Low-key, that pool table can't be comfortable. I know that can't be comfortable. Watching her again. And maybe part of it is just that she... she enjoys seeing Giovanna's pleasure play across her face. How are you gonna do the catch reaction? Because Natalia is quivering. Natalia is quivering. Her entire body is trembling. I don't know where she went to in her mind, but that's wild. That's wild. As for constructive, what I would have loved was to note why this room, why this place. And what I would have loved was just a bit more structure to the scene, right? Because we start from here, all the way from here, right? But for the past, 4-5 minutes, not much is actually going on beyond them kissing and us switching to different cameras, right? I feel like when you take the first time, and I don't do the one-to-one comparison because I'm trying to pit one show against another show. I love Stupid Wife, I love Checkmate. But I'm doing the comparison now because Stupid Wife is the thing that we've watched most recently that has love scenes that I can directly compare to, and because it's by the same people, Ponto us out, right? So when I take the first time Luisa and Valentina slept together in episode 8, that felt to me more like a cohesive unit. I remember being a bit, a little bit irritated. Not irritated. I remember being, or the aspects of that I didn't like as much was the places where I could see them not fully committing to a kiss, or trying to find ways around like actually being fully sexually intimate. Like there were places where they were kissing people's elbows, wrists, hands, and I was just like, okay, all right. But I felt like from where that scene started, on the couch, game night, whatever, Valentina slowly stroking Luisa, Luisa slowly realizing what's happening, returning the strokes back to Valentina, nuzzling, kissing, that slow evolution. They went to the living room on their way to the bed. Luisa straddling Valentina. Valentina's kissing her. You can see in Valentina's face how much she wants this, how long she's waited. That hunger is clear, right? When Luisa finally pulls her into the bedroom, they're down on the bed. That slow exploration of like taking each other's clothes off. It just felt like a gradual progression. I was watching things like ramp up slowly until we hit that climax, right? And it was a gorgeous climax. Beautiful, stunning, right? To the point where you could see the exact moment Valentina entered Lou, and you could see that intimacy, right, as they move together. And it's something that should have been very explicit, but because of how intimate and well done and sensual it was, it felt just right. You understand? It's something that could have very easily been too graphic, but it ended up being just right. Beautiful, sexy, amazing, devastatingly gorgeous, right? To watch Valentina move inside her wife, right? Okay. My issue with this scene, my only issue with this scene, well, one of my main issue with this scene is that you have them kissing here, you have Giovanna's hungry touches, right? And Maya says easy, easy. So when they slow down, right, what I'm getting mostly is, we're kissing each other's necks, kissing around each other's chests, and then they slowly sort of meander to undressing each other, and then we're on the pool table. But it doesn't feel like I'm getting that cohesive sense of like one scene gradually increasing in intimacy and intensity and in depth, right? I feel the effect of the montage of many different shots cut from many different angles and sort of stitched together, right? I'm not getting that cohesive scene, right? Especially since we've been waiting, right? We've been waiting, right? I like the slow start, right? I do love this beginning because it's so contrary to everything we've seen about them so far. But then instead of us getting to see this kiss transition, instead of us getting to see that moment where Maya pulls away and looks at Giovanna and starts to slowly undress her, and we get to see all the emotions that are playing in both of their gazes as they make that transition into that next step of intimacy, that next stage of intimacy, we cut. Right as it's getting good, we cut. And all the in between, all that emotion of finally being here in this place with this person, of having Maya pull back and gazing at Giovanna and panting slightly, right? And having each other's lips wet with their kisses, all of that gone. Nowhere. We cut to this scene. Which is gorgeous. We don't even get Maya's full look. We cut again. We don't even get to see the full point at which Maya's playing with her clothes. She looks at Giovanna and that look connects before it cuts. And cuts again. Cuts again. Right? So I get it, but sometimes I feel like these montage style scenes, love scenes, instead of helping us be more invested in what's happening, it takes away from it. You use a montage that, cut, short, stitch, when you're quickly trying to explain something that you don't actually want to take up camera time to explain. I don't need a montage style shot for a love scene. And I know it's to add a certain energy and a certain dynamism, but then give me long stretch, cut, long stretch, cut. And for each scene that you are showing me, let it reveal something about the intimacy of the characters. We had that nice stretch of soft, slow kisses. Let me see a nice stretch of them undressing. Let me see a nice stretch of it ramping up, becoming more passionate, more intimate, more desperate. Let me hear them. By all means, let us feel that rise to a climax. It's Maya observing just how much Giovanna does like this from me. Right? Like they're touching each other, they're kissing each other. We get the ever so frequent smiles, but what is the story? Right? What is the story that is being communicated by the way in which that they're touching each other, they're kissing each other? Because, for example, you take Stupid Wife Season 1, Episode 8, and there was an entire story, right? From Valentina idly running her fingers along Louisa's arms, to Louisa cottoning on and then stroking Valentina's chest with the back of her hand, to those kisses turning hungry, turning desperate. There's a whole thing there. It fits with their relationship within the story, right? So what is this supposed to tell me about their relationship within the story? What would have made sense was either one, they start hot and heavy, they start desperate, they start sexual, and then it slows into something more intimate and something more deep and something more connected, almost despite themselves. I want to be able to see the realization on Giovanna's face that, holy crap, this is it. This isn't just sex, or this isn't just another one night stand. This is something I wasn't expecting it to be. right? Show me that realization in her face. Show me that vulnerability. Show me, we see actually quite a bit from Maya, but show me that and let me see that mirrored in Maya, that's ever increasing awareness that there's something going on here. I could see Giovanna smiling, I could see Maya smiling, but after all, why are they smiling? Right? That smile comes with an awareness and appreciation of the intimacy, but you haven't yet built them being aware and appreciating that intimacy. Giovanna's terrified of the intimacy. So why is a person who's terrified of the intimacy suddenly smiling about it? You have to sort of layer that in, right? Either they start hot and heavy and then they slow, or as they did, they start slow, right? But then let me see the intensity. Let me feel the shift and let me know why. I hope to God I'm explaining it well. Right now, it looks like they put the two actresses in a room and they said, get intimate, do what feels right, which is fair. They did a good job, but it doesn't feel like they crafted the intimacy scene in itself so that it, in and of itself, was something that told us about the relationship and told us about how it was evolving and told us about how it was changing. I should be able to see that. Not just I'm touching, not just I'm kissing. What do these touches and these kisses mean in the context of everything that has come before? In the context of Giovanna being afraid of intimacy and Maya slowly, apparently developing a crush on Giovanna, and both of them having this intense physical attraction, but also things being a little bit more than that. Right? We stayed mostly here with the kiss. We stayed mostly with the kiss shoulders, kiss necks. We did a little hoo-hoo right here. We came right back to the same types of kisses. Right? Giovanna is someone who, once again, doesn't take intimacy, doesn't take vulnerability, doesn't take all these things lightly. At the beginning of this, episode, she said, I'm afraid of you, Maya. It should mean something if she's kneeling to kiss Maya. It should mean something. And it should mean something when we see Maya seeing what it takes for Giovanna to give herself in this moment. Right? To bring her pleasure, after all. I'm missing those connections. They're kissing, they're touching, it's sexy, okay. But what does it mean? What does this scene, as a love scene, tell us about the progression of the relationship of the characters? Right? Giovanna's been so adamant, so fierce, so suspicious. Even right up to the moment they start making love, Giovanna is still low-key expecting Maya to maybe poison her. So if she's coming into a scene, she's just not going to be soft. What happens? Where's the switch? Right? What causes it? What makes her be soft? So for example, like I'm saying, if you have that scene where they start out hot and heavy because Giovanna is chasing sex, which is within her character, and then you have it slowing because there's this sense of more than that she cannot escape, and you see Giovanna reacting to that and slowing down, it tells me more about the characters and the progression of their relationship than just having her start the scene and be gentle. She's not been gentle this entire thing. It's been about sex. So why is she gentle now? Right? Gentleness, tenderness in this context means something. Specifically, it means feelings. And we see Giovanna staring after Maya. We see her low-key being in awe of Maya. We see her low-key liking Maya. But from Giovanna's side, we haven't seen anything that suggests exactly that this is a crush, right? We haven't seen as many quote-unquote concessions as we have where Maya's concerned, where I'm like, okay, Maya is showing a complete break in the character that we've come to see and know when it comes to Giovanna. It's not been quite the same thing with Giovanna. Right, so this scene is an opportunity, this love scene is an opportunity for you to establish Giovanna's awareness that I have her here. I can do all the things I want to do, all the dirty things, nasty things I want to do. I can take her every which way, 6 ways to Sunday. But all I want to do is kiss her gently. All I want to do is hold her close. It's a sexy scene. It's an insanely sexy scene. In some ways, it's pretty explicit, right? And holy crap. But I feel like when it comes to communicating, I'm still waiting for them to use their intimacy to tell me more. One of my favorite things about Stupid Wife was the intimacy, because it feels like almost every scene had what it was communicating. The sounds Reese made in season 2, episode 4. Dear God. But also the way Valentina looked at her, the way Valentina brought her pleasure. Right? It's crazy. It felt connected. It felt unified. So I don't just need them to be sexy on camera. I need it to be a scene. I need it to be crafted. I need their intimacy to be coordinated in a way that is sending me a message about the relationship between these two characters and how it progresses. The relationship should look one way after the intimacy. I should be seeing a transition through the intimacy. And by the time we're done with the intimacy, I should be able to see the relationship looking a different way at the other side. And I'm like, I could see that happening whilst they kissed, whilst they touched. I know in this exact moment of Giovanna looking into Maya's eyes and getting stuck, when it became more than just about sex. Oh, I'm scared to look at how long this reaction is gonna be, but that is where I'm at. Okay, that is where I'm at so far.
Nossa, você acabou comigo, hein?
Olha que lindo, que belo show, a gente. Parabéns.
I was so sure. I was hoping that Christopher coming was just a fluke. You know what I'm saying? I had thought that it was a dream. I think they're deviating a bit from the fanfiction, because in the fanfiction, I remember this night, it did not end like that. So I'm actually looking excited because it's like, oh my God, now things are happening that I didn't even realize could happen. Okay? Oh, guys, this has been crazy. This has been my reaction to Checkmate Season 1, Episode 5. I can't wait to see the cast reactions and the behind the scenes to this, because yo, that broke me. Okay, well, you know how I feel about the love scene, did the breakdown. If you have enjoyed this reaction, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the I can't talk. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me what you thought. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you thought. Were you vibing with the love scene? Do you get what I'm saying? Could it have been more connected for you as well? Did you want to see a bit more from that scene in terms of depth? Not just in terms of sexiness. In terms of sexiness, they nailed it. You know what I'm saying? But just intimacy, sensuality, communication through action, right? And intimacy. Tell me. Hit me up in the comments. And without much ado, I will see you all later.